All right, welcome back everybody. Another weekend's here. Back to working on Henryetta here. Just sorting out some of this wiring here, see if we can get everything started fed through and start getting some stuff hooked up, everything where we need it to go. All right, so last weekend, started stringing everything through, kind of getting everything laid out to where it needs to go. Fed stuff through, kind of got stuff up under the dash, got the block under there, kind of kicking everything out all the directions it needs to go. Then before, when we had the factory Camaro harness in, we had this boot that everything went through. So Christy went through, got all the old wiring stripped out of it. I just got everything fed through it. Now we got everything up to the front here. Now we need to start dividing it all out. The only other thing we got to feed through there is the stuff for the fuel tech for the engine, but we'll probably do that here a little bit later. But for now, I'm gonna start dividing all this stuff up here, get everything laid out where it needs to go. All right, got this harness divided up. And we got our front lights, everything coming up through this bundle. This bundle off to the right, for the right side. Got our fan drop out, our horn drop out here in the middle. And then our left headlight turn signal assembly over here. So now I'm gonna go through, tape all these up in a few loops here and there, clip all these zip ties off that I had for dividers. And then we'll get this in a loom and have it ran out pretty much where it all needs to go. Okay, so I like when I'm stringing out a loom, use these cheap Harbor Freight zip ties. Lay everything out, kind of where you're going. Though, if you got to add a wire, remove a wire, they're really easy to clip off, cheap, no biggie to throw away. So if you go through and tape it, and you decide you need to pull a wire out, or add another wire out, it's a whole lot more work to try to undo the tape. So zip tie everything up, make your way through it. Once you like everything, go back through, tape everything in the direction you want it to go, clip the zip ties off, and then you're ready to loom it all up. But it saves a lot of time and effort if you decide to change stuff along the way. Now, after that, we got our front end headlight turn signal harness. Got fan and horn drop out in the middle. All that stuff tied up, cleaned up nice. Ready to run it into its homes where it's gonna go. Part of the engine harness and stuff here, we're gonna wait before we tie that up. We're gonna get some of the fuel tech ran in so we can tie all that up in nice. We got a few starter wires over here, power antenna, which we might actually do on this car, so. All right, now we got our end here. This is how we got the headlights wired up. We'll go ahead, we've got the nice Deutsch connectors here. We're gonna go ahead and pin everything up and get this thing wired up. Now we got the nice connector. It's gonna go to our headlight. I just left the ground lead long for now. I'm not quite sure where that's gonna end up going. But now those are wired up to match this end that we got going for the headlights. So everything will be a nice plug-in, nice weather-tight connector. Easy to undo if we ever need to. So now we got this side done. I'm gonna head over and do the same thing on that side. All right. Headlight plugs, both sides, everything up for the headlights, turn signals, all loomed up here. Everything nice and cleaned up. But I think that's about gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.